More breaking news tonight in the Murdaugh murder story. We could be one step closer to finding out who killed Paul and Maggie Murdaugh.
Our investigative reporter Ann Emerson spoke to the brother of Alex Murdaugh, who says SLED came to see his family today.
Well, that's right. John Marvin Murdaugh says SLED paid him a courtesy visit this morning, exactly 400 days after his nephew and sister-in-law were killed. John Marvin Murdaugh says SLED told him they plan to charge his brother Alex in connection with the murders of his wife Maggie and son Paul Murdaugh. John Marvin says SLED came to tell him the news today because they did not want the Murdaugh family or Maggie's family, the Brandstetters, learning about the charges through the media. I asked John Marvin how the family reacted to the news. He was very straightforward. He said, "I don't know if SLED has it right or not. I don't know if law enforcement has the answers. We want the truth." John Marvin tells me he hasn't seen the evidence against his brother. However, Alex Murdaugh was first identified by his own attorneys as a person of interest in the murders back in the fall of 2021. But I also texted with Alex Murdaugh's lawyer, Jim Griffin, today. Interestingly enough, he says, "We have not been advised by anyone associated with law enforcement or the Attorney General's office that Alex will be charged with murder." Griffin said, "I am aware that SLED advised the family that they intend to seek murder indictments from a grand jury later this week. We won't have any comment until charges are actually brought against Alex." Now, Alex is still behind bars on 81 state grand jury charges, not for the murders. So far, the disgraced Hampton lawyer is only formally accused with various financial crimes, theft, fraud, and money laundering. There's also a drug trafficking allegations as well. And Murdaugh's bond is now set at $7 million. Working for you, Ann Emerson, ABC News 4.
Thanks, Ann. And Murdaugh's former law firm issued a statement this afternoon calling today sad and upsetting. It went on to say, quote, "Our thoughts turn to Maggie and to Paul, whom we loved and who we miss. Every day we grieve for them. Justice must be served." If the charges reported today are true and just, we ask for our judicial system to act swiftly and to bring a conclusion to this heinous situation.
Our award-winning Unsolved South Carolina podcast, Murdaugh Murders, Money, and Mystery, could be one step closer to getting solved. We are going to have a special edition regarding these developments this week. Stay tuned anywhere you get your podcasts and make sure you are subscribed to get notifications of new episodes.
We may finally be close to answers in the Murdaugh murders case that we've been following for over a year. Disgraced South Carolina attorney Alex Murdaugh is facing imminent charges related to the June 2021 killings of his late wife Maggie and son Paul. John Marvin Murdaugh confirmed to our Ann Emerson that SLED met with the Murdaugh family this morning to share the news. SLED will be pursuing indictments from the state grand jury against Murdaugh in connection to those killings. Meanwhile, today, the state Supreme Court officially disbarred Murdaugh. The court said he is no longer fit to practice law in this state.